I am going to use this refrigerator as a model or sample to explain the process of refrigeration. At the factory, the system, which includes a compressor, a condenser coil, a filter, a throttling device, and an evaporator coil, is filled with a certain amount of a refrigerant or a coolant. When the refrigerator is turned on, the compressor starts running and it pulls the refrigerant, which is in a state of gas, from this pipe. Then it compresses it and pushes it out through this pipe following this path as shown. Then it goes all the way down through that path to this point. Okay, let's see what happens. When the compressor compresses the gas, it heats up. Okay, and the temperature reaches up to 95 degrees Celsius. Okay, the condenser coil is situated in room temperature, which is normally between 20 and 30 degrees Celsius. Okay. Now, the gas is pushed from here and compressed, which means that the particles of the gas are close to each other to a certain degree. Okay. When it passes through this condenser coil, which, as we said, is situated in room temperature, the temperature of the gas will decrease, and that will cause the particles of the gas to be close to each other more and more, and that will force them to condense and become liquid. So it goes in the condenser coil in a state of gas, and it comes out from the condenser coil in a state of liquid. Okay. Next, the liquid passes through a filter. This is the filter. Okay. The filter allows only the liquid to pass through and does not allow the contaminations to pass through. Why is this important? Because the next is that the liquid will pass through this thin pipe, so we don't want any contaminations. Why is this thin pipe used? To limit the amount of refrigerant that passes through. Okay, and this is normally about 3 millimeter in diameter from the outside and 0.6 millimeter in diameter from the inside. At the end of the throttling device, this is the throttling device. It is also called a capillary tube. Okay, at the end, the liquid will go inside the refrigerator and it will pass through the evaporator coil. The evaporator coil has a pipe that is much larger than this pipe in diameter, of course. Okay, so what does that mean? That means that there will be a reduction in pressure. This helped in reduction in pressure, but what happens after is that when it comes out of it, and I mean the liquid will find so much space because the diameter of the evaporator coil is much larger than this. So the particles of the liquid will spread away and they will be far away from each other, and that means that they are changing their state into a gas state, and that is evaporation, of course. Okay, and this process needs energy, or specifically heat energy. That heat energy is taken from the inside of the refrigerator, from the compartment of the refrigerator, and this makes the compartment of the refrigerator cold. Okay. After that, the gas comes out from this pipe, which is insulated. Okay, this is the insulator, and this is the pipe. If we touch the pipe, we will find that it is cold. Okay, then it keeps going down like that, and it is pulled again by the compressor, and the cycle goes on. And this is an explanation of the process of refrigeration.